I tried to take my hair up to have like another hairstyle in my video. So why do I look so weird? Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I am filming my March favorites. Yay, we are still doing this, even though I don't know why. Just joking, they are lovely. March, my first full month at home. It was great. Not really, like the world is so weird right now. Like I won't spend a long time talking about it because I'm pretty sure we all had enough of it. Only thing I was gonna say is that the world is so weird. It's the perfect opportunity to do nothing. I had a lot of time to read and I didn't use it well. Like I could have read a lot, but I didn't. I'm so behind. And also I could have watched a lot of things, but I didn't do that either. I procrastinated a lot. But to talk about my favorite things, I didn't even watch like almost anything. So like I had a struggle coming up with any watching things I could talk about this video. I track everything I watch, so like I always go back and check that if I don't remember. And I've forgotten that I watched Frozen 2, which was like the sweetest movie. Like I've been wanting to watch it since it was out, but I didn't because I was in Japan and I didn't want to watch it in Japanese because I wouldn't understand anything. Whatever. But before I watched it, I heard like awful things about it and that people didn't like it. At least that's what my best friend told me. For a period of time I kind of didn't even want to watch it, but I watched it and it was so cute and wonderful. The animation is so adorable. I think like the songs in this one was much more musical-y than like the first one. The first one they were kind of like, what did I say, like a pop song? Not really, but like a song that has like a verse and then the main part and then a verse and then the main part again. But this one was a song very with like ups and downs, which is very like musical, where like they start in a certain way and then end in a certain way. They go like up dramatic and then they have parts that are sad. It doesn't like follow one verse and a main verse. I know there's probably proper terms for this, but I'm not a music person, so like just chop off my head or something. You know what I mean. So like I like that. I have heard all the songs many times already because I've been listening to them, but just like seeing them and seeing the situation that they're in, like how the songs fit, was great. And it was sad, but like it kind of reminded me of the first one in the ways that it was sad, so I don't get why people were so mad about it, but I really enjoyed it. Definitely a favorite for last month. I just really love the characters and just the story they created. I would totally watch a Frozen 3 if I could, and I liked it. Yay. For the books I read in March, I definitely didn't read a lot like I was supposed to, but of course I read some great books, so I would just talk about it very quickly, or not quickly here. I'm not even talking about these properly in my wrap up because I'm waiting for the Girlfriend for Spring official wrap up to be up, so like this would be the first time I talk about it. Before then I don't even know what I'm saying right now. So we have two books that I really enjoyed that are so different from each other, so it's kind of weird. We have House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J Maas. It's not a surprise that I love this because I am so Sarah trash and I don't care, okay? Like I know people hate her like she's the worst person in the whole world, but there exists much worse books than these. I feel like whatever, let people love what they love. I don't even know. But I finally got this and I'm ready for my Girlfriend for Spring challenge, and it follows Bryce, who is half fae and half human, and her best friend dies, and then 2 years later she has to investigate because the murder starts happening again. She goes on to this investigation with this angel called Hunt, and they are wonderful together. And we are set in this world with like werewolves and fae and angels and lots of different creatures, and it's just the world she created here was amazing and the characters were great. I feel like Sarah does like reuse her same kind of characters where they kind of go through the same character journey and that like they're all really similar, but I am trash for them. I do know there's the similarities though, and it's kind of weird, but like since it's set in a new world, it's just and like the backstories for every character is just so heartbreaking. And even like knowing that the best friend dies, because it's in the synopsis, is what the book is about, I knew it was gonna happen and I was just dreading it so hard in the beginning, and then I cried, and then later I cried, and then of course the end and everything that happens there always blows my mind, because then Sarah comes up with like things that it just explodes. I can't even describe it, and I was just screaming and reading and screaming and crying, and yeah, like I love the experience. I am kind of like, now I need to wait. I don't like to wait, but it was just an intense ride. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because my enjoyment of it was just so high, even though yes, I can see things like used before, etc., and like her similarities in her books, etc. By the way, in this world, there is more than one world. Not like literally like that they go to other worlds, but like they talk about the fact that there's other worlds out there. They do that in Throne of Glass and according to Horses Roses as well. And like she said once in a interview, technically they could visit each other. So like this is an ongoing theme in her worlds where they are in the same universe at least, but not in the same world, and that is fascinating. And I am waiting, by the way, I am waiting for the spin-off where like we have this and then Throne of Glass and Court of Horses Roses and they all meet and then like they all need to say like the whole universe together or something. In like 10 years when that happens, I'm gonna take this clip and tell you that I told you so. It could totally be a thing and I would read it, okay? What was it even talking about? Point is that I just had such a great time with this and it was just intense, okay? I'm still screaming. I could go on forever, but I'm just gonna stop there and talk about the other book that I enjoyed so much is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. And this one just surprised me, not in a way that I didn't think I would enjoy it. What is even happening here? So I read The Poet X by her as well and I really liked that one. But this one, oh, I knew I was gonna like it, but I didn't think I would love it so much, and that is the best feeling, by the way. This one follows Emoni, who is he 18? 18? 17. She's 17, but then she becomes 18 in the book. Oh, my brain cells. She is a teen, that is the point, and she has a 2-year-old daughter, so she got knocked off when she was a teen, like a teen mom obviously, but she also loves to cook and she has like magical hands where when she cooks it's like the best thing ever when people taste it. And then this culinary class starts up at her high school and she starts taking it. That also changes her, and like her passion for food was just great, okay? I haven't read that many books where there's a teen mom as a main character, and a lot of the times it's just not good to read about. I don't know how to describe it, but here it was just everything. She is such a great mom, and it's so hard, of course, being so young and being a mother when you're not even grown yourself, and it just takes all those themes of like being a teen mom in, and it's just perfect. And also her being black and like with her culture and like living with her grandma and like her father just kind of left her, and all the themes and all the character was just amazing, and the writing is just addicting and so easy since it's a contemporary. I keep like flinging my hands around and I don't know why. And the food, the food, it was amazing. I love cooking, but I'm not that good at it, but I love reading about people who loved cooking. And it was just amazing to read about, and just how hardworking she was, and generally how just the author makes me so invested in this story, in these characters. It was just the most heartwarming thing. I was crying and it just, it really got to me. Like I knew I was gonna like it. I knew that. But it had just so many great parts. Like Emoni is black and Puerto Rican, and just all the themes there, and just generally the whole book. I don't have words, okay? Like as I said, I knew I was gonna like it, but I didn't think that it would just literally just like push its way into my heart, because generally I like contemporaries a lot, but usually like it needs to take a lot for them to be like 5 out of 5 stars. But this one was definitely it, and I'm just I am so my heart. It's just a super great down-to-earth story. Nothing like House of Earth and Blood, where it's just literally like the world is ending, we have magic and going around. I love fantasy, but when I found a contemporary that is this much, it's everything, okay? So it's definitely like on one of my top favorite contemporaries, and I apparently cannot say a coherent sentence about it. I don't have words. I don't have words for how much I enjoyed this. I just thought about it and I was like, the enjoyment was so high. And then I thought to myself, what I usually do after finishing a book is like, was there something you didn't like about it? And I just couldn't come up with anything. The journey here was just everything, and I just love how Elizabeth just writes stories and just like tells the story going back and forth just to give us a whole picture, and I just love it. Okay, I will stop now. Okay, that was the 2 books that I loved the most in March, even though I read some other really good ones too. And then I have another thing to talk about, which I usually don't, so let's go me here. I always forget what I enjoyed when I come to filming these. Another things I'm super into is TFT, aka Team Fight Attack Tactics, which is basically what it says. It's a game, like Riot Games made it, and it's like connected into League, like you need to be on your League account to play it or make a new one or whatever. And it's been there for a really long while. It was released when I was in Japan, but I didn't play it because everything was in Japanese. And since it was a totally new thing, I didn't understand anything, and I didn't play that much when I was there either way, so like I didn't play it. And then recently in March, I don't remember exact dates, but in March it came out on mobile phone, US. I don't know if it's available for Android. Probably, I don't even know. And I tried it, and my best friend was there, was like, try it with me. And I didn't understand anything, and I kind of hated it, and I was like, I never want to play that again. But then the next day, or the day after, I don't even know, I tried it again on my computer, and I loved it, okay? I don't even know how to explain this game. It's like you have characters which is from the League of Legends world and that you can play in the main League of Legends game, and then like you need to put them on this board and they give different abilities, and you need to beat other people. There's 8 people I want to need to beat others, and it's like, it's so addicting, and it lasts for forever, and I love it. I am obsessed, okay? Like I feel like it's like talking about League of Legends. It's a different game within League of Legends. It's not the same. Like I've been playing League of Legends for so many years, so like yeah, it's my favorite game. But this is kind of very different because it's not the same. It's not the same, okay? It's the same characters, but it's not the same game. I was playing it first and didn't really understand anything, so I was kind of hating my life, but I was enjoying myself. And then my best friend helped me a lot because she had played before, even though she's not like pro at it either, but she had at least played it before. And then she was helping me, and then I tried a lot on my own. I tried to look up guides online because that really helped with like getting into it and knowing what the heck I was doing. And then I took a break because I had to write my thesis and edit videos and catch up on some reading. But like looking away from the break, I am back again, at least for right now. Kind of like brainless, like you need to think tactic, and if you want to do well, I guess you shouldn't call it brainless, but like I do other things while doing it. I listen to audiobook, watch TV shows, edit videos. And it lasts for a long time, but when you win, it's the most satisfying thing. And like you can do bad whole game and then suddenly you do well. It's the best thing. It's really hard to win. I think I won like 3 times, but I'm also just generally bad at games, so it's probably something to do with that. And right now, as I'm filming this might have changed, whatever. I only do Darkstar, so yeah, it's I think not a good thing to just go one thing all the time, because it's random what you get and you should like adjust and like be pro and like think tactically. But I just do this one thing over and over because I think that's fun, and I'm playing for fun, so I can do what I want. And I've just been playing and Darkstar over and over, and I was losing for like days, and then finally yesterday I won twice, and I am so proud. Like it's solely random, but I'm still proud, and I love it. I'm addicted, and since it's like a brainless game, I can at least like do other things, like listen to audiobook in the meantime, and it's just great to have a new thing to do while listening to audiobook, because I think the things I used to do is like not a thing anymore. I mean, I have other things to do, I just can't think with my brain. I feel like talking about this game was kind of weird. I am a fan, okay, and I enjoyed it a lot until it starts changing everything and then I can't do anything anymore, but I enjoyed it a lot and I love League. I haven't been able to play with my best friend because she doesn't have internet right now, which sucks by the way, but because of this, like this is a game you can kind of play alone, but you can also play together, but like you're not like on team anyway. So yeah, I just enjoy myself a lot. It's just giving me a lot of joy. And I think we really need things to do with our time right now. If you play TFT, if you sound interesting, if you need something to do with your time right now, we can play together. Just DM me on Twitter or leave a comment or whatever if you want to. I am an EUS though, so I don't know if we can play over service. But yeah, since it is an EUS, I don't need to be on my computer to do it. And sometimes this is where like you want to be lazy and just be in your bed. So I'm just using my iPad, which I love because like I have a pen and then it doesn't get greasy with my fingers. But like it works fine on phone, but it takes a lot of battery, and like my phone is kind of like dead, so it doesn't take that with computer. Or iPad is like the best thing that is an iPad for me, or else I feel like I wouldn't play that much. And now I'm gonna stop talking about this because I am just a babbly person, and yeah, I just love TFT right now, okay? It's everything for me. That's all I want to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoy me just babbling away. Thank you so much for watching, and you will see me soon in a new video.